Many of you on the phones. Let's grab Bob Northside. He wants to talk about guns. He had 20 of them back in the 80s. Bob, welcome to Houston's Morning News.
Well, thanks a lot. Yes, back in the 80s, I was doing pretty well, and I just like to collect guns and have different kinds. Some were collectors, some I used, and I had probably 25.
You don't need that many guns, Bob. What's the matter with you? People would say, hey, Bob, why do you need that many guns?
Because they're pretty. And you know, it's just ridiculous today. If I want to buy an AR-15 just in case sometime in the future, and I want to buy one for my son or my brother, you're telling me I have to fill out all this paperwork. Well, we have to fill out paperwork for every gun we purchase anyway, just to make sure we're not convicted felons and we're not illegals. So they're already getting information. It should be nobody's dadgum business how many I want to purchase.
Bob, thank you for your phone call. Let me grab Corey in Baytown.
No problem.
Corey, welcome to Houston's Morning News. Now, Corey, I like your statement here. Sacrifice liberty for security. And, Corey, you get neither, correct?
That's absolutely right. Listen, we're sitting here and watching the sovereignty of the states and the liberty of the people just be squandered away with all of these power-hungry federal government coming after us. I mean, at what point do you say enough is enough and stop giving away all of your liberties for the sake of security?
Well, Corey, that's a great question, and what happens is that you use fear to get people to do certain things. You use fear to put up red light cameras. Of course, that is strictly to gain more money in your pocket. You use fear to make people believe that we have to regulate firearms more because people believe that guns kill people, and guns don't kill people. People kill people. Let's go to Melanie in Magnolia and get Melanie in. Melanie, welcome to Houston's Morning News. Great to have you listening.
Good morning to you, too, and I so agree with you. It's just amazing to me. Do we ask how many pairs of shoes they're buying?
No.
And it's like, it's my business, what I buy and what I want to get for anybody else. And I don't think we should give up our rights.
Melanie, thank you for calling.
Have a great day.
Well, you too, and thanks for listening to KTRH. We appreciate it. That's a great point, whether we're talking about guns or we're talking about Jimmy Choos. You should be allowed in this country to purchase as many as you like, right? I mean, if you have a right to purchase shoes or you have the right to purchase guns, you should purchase as many as you like. And people, and I'm not saying that you can't do that, but the question that I always get from people that are anti-gun is, why do you need 15 guns? Well, why do you need 15 pairs of shoes? Why do you need 100 pair of underwear? I mean, because you can. If that's something that you want to do. Rashad is on the phone right now, and I want to grab him just real quick. Rashad, welcome to Houston's Morning News. I know you're not happy with me.
Well, no, I'm perfectly happy with you, and welcome to Houston.
Thank you.
I do want to say this. I mean, I do own a gun. However, I think there should absolutely be a limit on how many guns a person should be able to own. It has nothing to do with our rights under the Constitution. It has to do with a reasonability clause. For example, if I were to say, hey, I want to buy a dozen grenades because I want to protect my family, or if I say, hey, I want to buy an anti-aircraft gun, would someone have a problem with that? Or even bigger ammunition.
Rashad, I suppose that certain people would have a problem with that. I thank you for your phone call, and we can pick up this conversation, and we'll continue this conversation on our Facebook page at KTRH.com. But